Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yuan 7 on Mysterious JG. And I'm wondering if I needed to call that last video early. I'm also wondering, man, I'm getting into this now. Maybe I should just get even farther ahead than usual in this game and catch up on the other game I wanted to play tonight another time. Maybe I should belch right into the microphone. That's what's gonna kick this channel to the next level.
原来是机关工坊，怪不得要藏得如此隐秘。机关工坊
Maybe some kind of clockwork
就
monster?
是制
Or...
作机关的地方，这儿或许会有完好的零件。
You were staring at spare parts. Just, well, those are scrolls or
太好了，
wooden mats or
这还
something.
能用。我们走吧，去放出那位前辈。
Yep, let's do it. Let's do it from here.
无
Let's
论过往
teleport.
的恩怨如何，但是红儿，我信你。
Aw, that's sweet.
我也相信红姐姐。
Let's find a peach garden.
天下 K，
Oh, okay. We're just gonna warp. We really are gonna just warp. Okay, interesting. We're warping into the scroll because that's where King is actually located. Okay, maybe it's really important to save if we're about to release King. That's kind of a big deal. Part of me wishes now we'd backtracked and gone to visit Sir Gia or whatever his name is.
好美，
Because this is a
这
big
就是
deal
艺
for
术
the
世界
story.
吗？
I could live in
天
this
书世
scroll.
界能够映照一个人的内心。内心良善的人看到的是明媚风光、花团锦簇；内心丑恶的人则会看到寸草不生的不毛之地。
真的吗？我看到桃花片片，正是阳春
No,
时
that's
节
because
啊。
my soul is pure.
假的，
啊，
逗你们玩呢。
阿兄这阵子太严肃了，害我都忘了去看机房。
I actually think I prefer her sense of humor. Can't reveal undone. Okay, so we don't actually have a way to get out of this place now, which is interesting because if I knew we were about to go release King, I would want to go. They're going to be monsters here, or they just always give us combat mechanics when we're walking around. So there's very rare occasions where they don't, and they make us walk super slow in very contained areas for story, but usually we have full-on combat power while walking around villages and shit. Yeah, if it was up to me, we would like warp out of here and go visit, what's his name? Oh, it's Sergia, not Sergia, it's Sergia. I don't know that I'm pronouncing any of these names right. I thought it was JIA, it's XIA. This is interesting because the way they treated him at the beginning, he was evil and tricksy, but like in a like silly Gremlins sort of way. Maybe not Gremlins, I might be getting a little too specific, but I'd be curious if this is actually going to be really bad news. Also, what if we go over here? Because this is where we warped to before. Never mind. Let's just go where the game wants us to go.
Xuan，你总算来了。
大王恕罪，我费尽千难万险，
Please
终
forgive
于
me
找
for
到一
being
位
a
墨长。
tard.
真慢，让这本大王又长了好几根白胡子。好了
Well, if you don't want to be
别往
released.
后快让那个墨家小辈放我出来。
是，大王稍等。
Wow, you guys really fucked this thing up, didn't you?
那，这个送你，就当做迟来的生辰贺礼吧。
Well, I
谢
never
谢
gave
红
you
儿
for anything for your
我很喜
birthday.
欢这个礼物。
I don't think I noticed her necklaces before. But I messed it up last time. You sure you don't want to do this? win to lose. I mean win. And I did make it through the puzzle again, which is probably not for the best. Come on in and I'll kill you. Frog. Maybe there's like a... It's like looking through a telescope, like... Oh, never mind. I was going to start talking about how he's been speaking to us from the past. He's been long dead.
小鬼，小丫头，你便是那墨家小辈吧？机关术学的不错，就是动作慢了点。
That's cool, I guess, that he's a parrot, because he sounded like one, but I assumed he'd be some kind of giant parrot demon.
老前辈说的话，你可要认真听进去啊！
And it does seem like he is benevolent.
好，日后还请大王多多指点晚辈了。
Yeah, she's got the right idea. Suck up to him.
你真是
It's like the
大王
Villoxai, you have to be
其
obsequious,
实如
but
此
they'll be your
漂亮的
friends.
鹦鹉，
废话，我吉鹏大王不是鹦鹉，难道是人啊？
吉鹏大王该不会是太过淘气，被主人关起来了吧？
胡说！我是奉大小姐之命驻守此地。
Oh, you're a mistress, eh?
助手
Are you cheating on your wife, or is it like a kinky domination thing?
一困就是10几年。
大小姐用心良苦，小鬼，你们猜不透的。这样说话实在挺累。小丫头，你的手。
Okay, I cannot read that. That was not a background on which to place that text.
我已依约放出大王，就请大王指导修复躯体的方式了。
Hold up, my promise. You mean make you wait a really, really long time? Like you made me?
但
Sure.
其实与炼化妖魔相差无几。先按
I
本
didn't
大
know we
王
could
的
fuse
指
monsters.
示，炼化一头妖魔试试看吧。这炼化妖魔
Oh, this would be the plot thing where I'm unlocking fusion level 2,
素材的条件
probably.
可是很重要的，会决定产出的结果。
Great, every game's gotta have crafting. I'm so over it.
听本大王指示再下手。凡
If
是
you fuse a
越
meat
激
with
烈
some
的
apples,
妖
you'll create a
炼化
demon.
所需要的素材就更要
If
谨
you
慎。
fuse meat with a pear, you'll get a
把
dragon.
握个80%，修复人体也是一样的道理。好，就把这素材加下去。
It's like if you take a sword in Final Fantasy 13, I don't know why that game's been on my mind so much recently, and you add like a metal widget and then you smear it with translucent ooze from a monster, its level will increase.
真的可以。
We made some kind of horrific frog demon.
无所不能了。
本大王说话从不夸
They're all completely nonplussed by this. It's like, oh, look, it's hopping away, huh? It took the money and now it's hopping away. It's Kangaroo Jack! I swear Anthony Anderson and Kangaroo Jack was more offensive to black people than like a $1 billion KKK production budget film trying to attack black people couldn't have been as offensive as... I didn't even see Kangaroo Jack, but Anthony Anderson in the commercials just like, holy crap.
静心辟邪，
消灾解厄，百毒不侵。
动手吧。
I don't know why I went there, but...
这气息不对劲。
Oh, wait, we made a demon. That probably wasn't wise.
黑火妖魔，快转移！快，出剑术！
殿下，
You're making black flame demons, huh? That's... I'm not sure why we're doing that. I guess maybe now we'll find out what they are, because, yeah, it's been a long time since we had to think about them too much, and what they are hasn't really been made clear. Such glorious pain. Whoa! Hey, you're dressed like Tai Chi Shang.
子旭，香儿，先冷静。
Oh, I guess it possessed her human body. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. can't execute her. Well, I was doing well. Let's finish her off. I thought I'd already done it, actually. New quest to the north. North it is. Oh, yeah, we just destroyed our sister's body, or what happened here?
香儿，
香，我闻不到了。
Oh,
没事，
is that written
不要
on
紧
this
的。
thing?
阿兄再想想办法啊！
No, I'm pretty much gonna be a wooden doll girl.
没关系，别担心。你只会说这些敷衍我。
阿兄，我也是。
阿兄，你又不是我亲阿兄，
What?
反正我什么忙也帮不上，还只会拖累你。
Oh, that doesn't mean he's not your
一个
brother.
大阿兄，干脆不要管我好了。
I'll be your sister. He doesn't have to be your brother
我
anymore.
们一起想想办法，好吗？
Well, that was a bummer.
你说十拿九稳，为什么就失败了？
Hey, don't give me a hard time. I'm a pair of dresses and emperor. What the fuck do I know?
为何小丫头的躯体里会有黑火的气息？
你说什么？
我说黑火，黑火！
莫不是
Well,
那
that's how she
时
got killed.
香儿被黑雾大妖所伤留下的气息？
幸亏本大王发现的早，否则遭殃的不止小丫头的身体，天书世界的邪律也会大受影响。
你倒是怪起我来了。
这是自然。
Yep, it's your
变化
fault.
时掺入黑火，根本就是疯了。全天下能够驾驭黑火的，也只有我们大小姐了。
Can we meet her? Is she the woman in
你
green
如何
or?
修复香儿的身躯？
烧的半点不存了，如何修复？
你说了要由香儿修复身躯，
G-Ping not being very sensitive to
这是我们的交易。
the fact that she's
没
right
有东
here.
西可以交易了，只好取消交易。
We'll put him back in his prison.
既然交易取消了，那我就把你关回去吧。
慢着。
Oh, I was hoping that would turn out that G-Ping is way too powerful for us to put back in the prison.
炼化出人类身躯，只能利用黑火。
刚刚就那么一丝
Isn't
黑火
Black
气
Flame
息，
super
你是不是
dangerous? Yeah.
我说了，全天下能够驾驭黑火的，只有我们大小姐。本大王正要去找她，就好心收你们一程吧。走啦，走啦，去找大小姐。
Oh, I see.
有法子了。
Listen, I'm sorry about that weird tangent about Anthony
大
Anderson
王
and
尊
Kangaroo
长
Jack
金山六
before.
法知道，可以驾驭黑
I
火。
just meant his performance was embarrassing and kind of caricatured. Didn't?
本大王说的自然。
That's not what she's upset about. No.
香儿，我们走。
走吧，走吧，出去说。
She is a burden, but at the same time, if we didn't have to go get her a body, what would we be doing? Just hanging around?
景色依旧。到了无名丘，便想起过去的事。故人不在，留我一人独自面对。黑火妖魔必须消灭，我便全力反击。轩辕剑不该落入他人手中。 我便封印了他。
And
只是父亲
like people in Discord are now audible in the game. Is this going to turn out to be their mom or not? I don't know why I want this revealed now. The Yellow Emperor, supreme ruler of all tribes in ancient times. Legend has it during the Battle of Zhulo, he was been to the south facing something or other. Whatever. Okay, fine. Don't let me read about a game. Game loves to, like, taunt me with the idea that I might get background information and then pull it away.
据大王所言，目前几个可能的地点：巴蜀、无名丘、龟谷雪地。而且这位大小姐，很有可能就是传闻中的那位
御医女子。
The young mistress. Hey.
大小姐只是你们这群小辈叫的。
What, lady in green? That's a problem for you?
是
Or the madam in green? I thought she was the young mistress. Wouldn't the old mistress be the
目
madam?
前最有可能的方位是北
The
边。
young mistress would just be one of her hoes.
北边要开始打仗了，怕是交通不易。途经玉水的时候，先去和文书打个招呼。
Yeah. Stance tiger. Learn tiger stance. Okay. We haven't even finished bear stance yet. Its focus on kick has large area of effect. Okay. But now we've got Fusion Lab is at level 2. And to get level 3 we need Clockwork Box, which we don't have. Okay. Black Flame Essence, uncommon Black Flame ingredient. Its energy is pure and rare. Thought the game owners would be in something or other condition. The machines within these ruins are quite different from the ones we saw at the whatever base. Blah 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 blah. Most remain in this world besides Hong and King and Jipeng. King Jipeng is a Moist. Okay. Taishi Jia. Okay, we got new insight into all the characters, but it still takes incredibly long to scroll through the text. We've hit a big enough stopping point now, as mumbling earlier on, when I wasn't making weird observations about how Anthony Anderson's performance in the Kangaroo Jack commercials just seemed like a terrible Step and Fetch It character. I was talking about how I might record more of this game today, but we just hit a big stopping point, like pause point in the story, where it might make sense to kind of wrap things up for now. In the middle of that ruin workshop, watching the black flame dissipate in front of me, my mind began to wander. Long ago, I found out that brother and I were not blood relatives. Oh, yeah, like she kind of said that, and I wasn't really clear on what that meant. We had just finished a ritual for Father when I saw him praying to another spirit tablet. Later, I took a peek and saw the names inscribed were different from Mother and Father's. Perhaps that was his real father, but I couldn't bring myself to ask. He has been telling me the same phrases since I was a child. It's all right, don't worry, leave it to me. But these words used to call me as I've gotten older to make me wonder whether he thinks I can't do anything on my own. I don't like that. Fair enough. He does kind of treat her like she can't do anything on her own. She's a, I don't know exactly how old she's supposed to be, but she's supposed to be a little girl. But this notion, yeah, we're finding out more about the characters as the game progresses. That's nice. But the idea that, like, maybe he was the adopted child of this family and she was the biological daughter, that would make sense. Though my original body was destroyed by Black Flame in the Guaoyong ruins, for whatever reason, the sachet remained intact. This new body doesn't frighten me as much as brother imagined. I no longer feel any pain. I don't suppose I can really die either. To be honest, I don't really care about my original body anymore. Even if King Jiping's mistress can't help, I can still live in this automata. From now on, I have no need to hide behind brother. Yeah, Jiping is a separate character from King. That's why I thought it was weird King only had one character info things for us to read, but I guess it's because Jiping will be different. We learned a little bit more about the lady in green, who probably will get a different character slot when we know her real name. Sister Hong's action in Xiaoping revealed that she's actually a very kind person. She seems to go out of her way to help everyone, even if it delays her own schedule. She must be worried too, but I couldn't say a word when she came to reassure me. Xiping. The second the king revealed himself, I saw the reason for his boisterous personality. One can hardly blame a parrot for not keeping their mouths shut. Well, I mean, in theory, a parrot will keep their mouths shut if nobody else is talking to give them things to parrot. I suppose they would squawk. I wonder if Madame built him. There's no telling how much of what he told us was true. Because he's... Oh, his wings were clockwork. Oh, never mind. I missed that sentence, which is kind of key to the whole thing. There's no telling how much of what he told us is true, because he's clearly a lying piece of shit. Lady in green. The young mistress, no, the madam that we were looking for, turned out to be the girl in the green dress. Whether she summoned the monsters or was a wandering monster slayer, even King Xiping couldn't say for sure. And I wouldn't trust him if he did. Even she is hiding something from us, or King Xiping... Either she's hiding something from us, or King Xiping didn't tell us the whole truth. Hiding something from you? Have we met her, or did she just show up and... I didn't remember if she showed up and or if we just saw her as part of flashbacks of other people. Anyway, this appears to be the exit of this zone. We are finally... Oh, I don't... Well, I hope we got whatever we wanted to get out of here. Because it does not appear that there is a way to get back in. Interesting. But stupid. Okay, well... They didn't really put a lot of teleport rocks down here where it's easy to find them either. So we've wrapped up this corner of the world. When we get back to Jinye, we can talk to that merchant dude. But now the story is pretty clearly going to have... that's right, The Journey North is the name of this chapter, so... I don't know how much game is left. I'm not suggesting we're closing in on the end of the main game or anything. I'm just saying I'm not sure if it's like we've gotten more or less than half of the game done. There's a decent chunk of the map left to explore, but it's pretty clear that we're on a... There we go. Beat up a ton of them. Gong gong.
反应很快，不错。
Quick thinking in what way?
哎，有
I'm
张
just
新
gonna be
的
all，depressed.
年约20，洗着绿衣。大王，你瞧瞧，这人像不像夫人？
Well, I mean, she's Asian,
此
but...
人画风不行，没有画出我家大小姐
Yeah.
风姿绰约的神韵。
吉鹏大王就别生气啦，李军的画工一向把人画丑。你看，画着阿兄的这张，我看了也觉得不对劲。
小鬼本来就长得不行啊。
是吗？我倒觉得不错。
There's some zaniness right there. Look at the comedy. Really making this all come together. Alright, so, yeah, I was fighting a bunch of these Legion soldiers off-screen earlier in the game, fighting them around this zone here, just for the hell of it, to get money and stuff. And it appears we've now hit the point in the story where they actually are our enemy. I was just kind of getting ahead of it. Alright, So we can hopefully get out of here. I'd say it's okay if this one goes a few minutes long since the last one was short, except that I need to pee. So that's information I needed to have. Oh, that's right. This is like a extra side treasure zone. It would be nice if we could get to a teleport rock and wind out this. This is not. Oh. Maybe this is where I should be going then. Yeah, this is probably where I'm supposed to be going. Because I definitely got a bit turned around there. I doubt it. Oh yeah, that's true. There's probably going to be story stuff when we get to that plague village, which is going to make it so I can't just jump straight to where merchant guy went. I'll need to remember to go see him along the way then. Because when we get back to the plague village, we didn't find anything about how the plague was being caught. I kind of thought as we came up this mountain to this temple, whatever, we might find out something about the plague, but we didn't, which means they raised questions about that. It's not like it's just me obsessively wondering about that detail. So we will throw down a save. And then we will rest to get the dialogue. She's drinking a delicious potato on a stick. Do we not have dialogue? This is kind of odd. I guess brother there is pretty bummed out. It's kind of shocking that Parrot isn't making a bunch of silly noise. Heading the right way, yes. But I'll tell you what, guys. I thought maybe we could sneak over. I was wondering, why aren't there any teleport stones down here? I think I'm starting to see why. So whenever we come back in here, it's going to trigger story. And I thought it might be, you know, I know the last video went a little early. I thought I might let this one run a little late. But I do kind of need to get something else taken care of. And story is definitely going to trigger. Wanted poster, lady in green, female, name unknown, often cited wearing green with a great sword on her back, was traveling from Nanyang to the north and said to be provoking monster attacks. Information regarding her whereabouts will be reported. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be fun to check in with that merchant guy and see what his deal is. But I'm starting to think that the main story will make us talk to him before we continue. And I'm definitely thinking that we're about to get a big chunk of plot dropped on us when we get to Plague Town. Could be entirely wrong about that, but either way, it seems like the prudent step would be to call it a video. When we come back next time, we've definitely had some big plot advancement in the last few videos, and that will continue forward. See you guys.